Hey guys, what's up? Today I am obviously making a video on the crippling historic ice storm that's gonna hit the Midwest. The hotspot's gonna be Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. That's where usually the major ice storms set up, and they don't happen that often, ice storms across the US, so this is kind of exciting. But at the same time, it's gonna be very dangerous. Many power outages, many tree limbs breaking. It's going to be a disaster, but at the same time, it's going to be interesting to watch. So we take you guys through time. This is 8 o'clock in the morning Saturday tomorrow because this is Friday. Well, technically it's Saturday since it's 12 a.m. But you can see there's the first little band. Um, this will most likely be all freezing rain. You just see some green at the painted on the outskirts because this map isn't so well with freezing rain because freezing rain is like very specific, and this map is can't really pick up on a smaller one. So there comes across the first wave through central Illinois, but this is where the big stuff breaks loose. Saturday evening into Sunday. You could see just a huge plume of moisture rises up into Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska. But though Nebraska will be staying snow, because that will be the backside of the system. Oklahoma getting pummeled by it, up to 2 inches in some locations. It's gonna be just a disaster, monster ice storm. So you can see there's a snowy side in the Colorado by Denver, and it pretty much goes for a long time, but it could be some convective freezing rain, so that means thunderstorm rain, but it's freezing rain, so really heavy freezing rain of like rates, and the amounts are going to be insane. You could see the snow breaking across, actually. So first Nebraska's gonna get skimmed by the ice, along with Iowa and Illinois, Chicago areas like that before it transitions to snow at the backside, but rain for other areas like Kansas City. It's going to be ice, then rain. Chicago also transitions into rain, and that's pretty much it. This map does not have an ice outlook, how much ice could fall, so we're going to take you right here. And right here, it just shows you a big map, and I have a little pointer on so it shows you exactly in what location. Let's go, for example, Kansas City. Well, yeah, this is probably only going to be around 2 tenths, but keep in mind this changes very frequently, so don't be like, oh look, I live in I live in the middle of Illinois and I'm gonna get none. No, because Central Illinois is in the damaging category, so this is a new run that came in, so this one could change by the next run completely. But you could just see Kansas, Oklahoma, northern parts of Texas, 2 almost 3 inches of ice. That is insane. Colorado, the eastern side will clip it all the way to Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, about a fourth. Chicago, maybe a tenth, depends. But Rockford and the Quad Cities, more like 2 tenths. Also, Washington D.C. area could have some freezing rain mixture. Northern Michigan, not too much, but you can pretty much see where the freezing rain will set up and where most of the rain afterwards will transition. I would also like to show you Kansas City, uh, um, the warning, because they have a nice warning. They are pretty much in the heart of it, but a little bit. They were in the predicted most significant ice of this storm yesterday or 2 days ago, but now it's shifted a little bit to the west of them. So they are just in the damaging category instead of the crippling. But right now they're getting freezing rain. Sorry if I'm stuffed up. I have a cold, so it might sound kind of annoying, but I'm sorry. And you can see tonight chance freezing rain. Tomorrow, freezing rain. Saturday night, freezing rain. Sunday, freezing rain. And then Sunday night, finally into the rain. But you can just look at this time frame. It's just gonna be ridiculous. The ice storm warning calls for at 3/4 of an inch, says to not travel, just stay off the roads because that's the best thing you could do. The ice amounts already rained there. Freezing rain was all day there today, and it already rained several hundredths of an inch and a couple of tenths in some location. So this is not going to be just a regular ice event. This is an ice storm. It's huge. It's major. It's it's just incredible, and it's definitely something not to be ignored. So that is that. There's a lot of stuff to it, but if I were to get into more of the details, it would be like an hour long video. So I would also like just look at this. This doesn't happen that often. Usually it's just snow and rain, but this time it's special because it's cold, warm air riding over the cold air. So freezing rain starts off as snow, then it melts, doesn't have enough time to freeze back into sleet pellets, it just falls as super cooled water, which freezes on contact and everything, makes everything ridiculously slippery, and it could create a mess. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and just stay safe out there because this is seriously not a joke. When it gets up to 3 inches of ice, that's not even that's just everything will be closed. 3 inches of ice. Do you know how much that is? That's pretty much an ice rink everywhere. Power lines, power outages. If there's high winds and that power lines are coated with ice, think about it. Logic. They're gonna snap and fall over. Trees. So much ice. 3 inches on the trees. And look, this bullseye of 3 inches is quite big actually. Of 2, 3 inches. Anywhere you see the red, that's more than a tenth of an inch. Anywhere you see the bluish color, that's about half an inch. So pick your spot. St. Louis about half an inch. Still what's to come. So if you already have a glazing, it's still gonna come. Stay safe out there, guys. It's dangerous. Hopefully, just stay off the roads and see you on the next episode, guys.